And welcome to Can-Am Rising Strong Style. I'm your host, Steve Sorensen, the voice of Rising, and I'm joined as always by my colleague, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Jacob Elwood, with his fly undone.
Hey, just be happy I've worn the pants today.
Scott D'Amore demanding the referee check Psycho Mike Rollins' tights, as there appear to be some zippers on them.
His fly is open.
Well, actually, it appears there's just a quarter in there so he can call his mom. It's always nice to hear about a young man like that who still cares about his mother.
Congo, put him in a pot, cook him for soup. Come on, man.
Apparently the crowd getting into this one already, and we haven't even rang the bell. Psycho Mike Rollins taking on the biggest challenge of his life in the near 7 feet tall, 400-pound monster of the Midway, Kongo Kong.
And you pretty much have to be a psycho to want to take on this beast. Kongo Kong has pretty much destroyed everybody he's come in contact with.
Well, Psycho Mike Rollins stands nearly 6'5" himself, and he is still, you can see he's almost dwarfed by Kongo Kong.
Wow, you read the program there, Rollins. I'm educated, Scott D'Amore.
That's right, Mike Rollins is educated, folks.
And Scott D'Amore at ringside with Kong. Now, Kong is, what would you exactly call him? Is he a full-fledged member of the Syndicate? Is he an enforcer? Is he just a hired gun for them?
I believe Kongo Kong is bought and paid for, and that's all that we need to know. At least that's according to Scott D'Amore, as he quickly tries to reach in and grab Mike Rollins' foot.
You almost have to wonder what kind of food that somebody like Kong would command. What would you pay this man with? Souls?
I think it would take a lot of money and a lot of souls. Really, Jacob? I think whatever Kong tells you to pay him.
A bit of a mistake there by Kong dropping his head, but yet it doesn't seem to have any effect.
Now, Mike Rollins, this is something where he isn't used to. I mean, usually he is the biggest man in a match by far. But this is where he needs to, as you can see, his strength is not helping him, at least not yet. And again, trying to take Kong over.
Is that what he's trying to do?
I almost wonder if he's just trying to confuse Kong, and it seems to be working.
Very unorthodox style by Psycho Mike. He doesn't exactly prepare for matches the way a normal person would.
I guess he figures if he can control Kongo Kong's core, that he'll be able to take him to the ground and keep him down.
His core.
It's in there somewhere. And now Mike Rollins, repeated shoulder tackles. I'm not sure if this is having any effect, Jacob.
The effect of making him dizzy, maybe.
And another shoulder tackle sends Kong to the outside. But still not off his feet, and I think all he managed to do was piss Kong off.
Scott D'Amore having some words with not only Kong, but the cameraman here. Stay out of D'Amore's face.
And now, what is Mike Rollins about to do?
What is this?
Trying for
no
a
way.
flipping powerbomb to the outside. And Kong having none of it.
He's going to crush him.
That size 19 boot to the side of the neck. And pulling Mike Rollins up with 1 foot.
Pulling him by the skin of the back of his neck. He's got no hair to grab onto.
And throwing him back into the ring one-handed. Mike Rollins with a drop kick.
Kong still holding on. Scott D'Amore better not be underneath.
No, Scott, please move right behind him. Oh, too late.
Kong down, but still on his feet. And more advice from the coach.
And now Mike Rollins flying to the outside, but caught by Kongo Kong. An unbelievable feat of strength, and now squishing him into the ring post and tossing him aside like he's nothing.
Kong just having his way with Psycho Mike. And all under the tutelage and the command of the coach, Scott D'Amore.
Mike Rollins needs to be careful. He needs to get up off of that mat. You don't want to be lying down for very long because if Kongo Kong lands on you, you've just got a quick trip to the hospital coming up.
If not, the morgue.
Come on, Ralph, get into position.
Scott D'Amore giving the referee a bit of the business here, telling him exactly where he needs to be. I think Scott D'Amore needs to be a little more worried about the opponent for his protege here, Kongo Kong.
Scott D'Amore is the master of all these surveys, at least in his mind he is. He controls the ref, he controls Kong. This man wants to control the world, and I think he's this close to being able to do it.
Well, any man who can get Kongo Kong on his side is definitely a large step closer to taking over the world. Kong staying right on top of Rollins. You're not going to keep him down with 1 foot. I don't care how big that foot is.
Look at the look in the eyes of Rollins. This guy truly is a psycho. He's crazy. It's dead eyes on this man.
And a big body slam from the monster Kongo Kong. Mike Rollins, he's got to get up off that mat. He does not want to be there if Kongo Kong lands. Apparently Kong wants him to stay down.
No, Kongo. Come on, Rollins. Get up,
Ooh. And again. Oh, another kick.
It's like one of those inflatable clowns who just won't stay down.
Oh, that'll keep him down. If he's smart, he'll stay down. Kong, 2. Again with that. Oh, as we see the replay, that giant 19-foot right in the teeth.
Look at the agility of this big man. That is incredible.
But maybe a little bit of Scott D'Amore rubbing off on Kong. These arrogant pins just placing his hands on his chest.
Come on, Ralph. Nope. He's done.
Hey, watch the hair. Watch
According to
the
Scott D'Amore, Mike Rollins is done, but I don't think Mike Rollins agrees with him.
If there's anybody who can help you out with strategy using that vast knowledge and experience, well over 20 years in the business, it's Coach Scott D'Amore. It's the strategy, it's the ruthlessness, it's the aggressiveness. This is why he is the leader and commander of the Syndicate. And this is why Kongo Kong is going to go very far in this business.
It's often been said that you'll go as far in this business as Scott D'Amore will take you. He looks like he's ready to take Kongo Kong all the way to the top. It seems like Scott D'Amore was in Kongo Kong's ear actually after his first appearance here in Canada Rising, telling him that he would have helped him win that match against Phil Atlas for the heavyweight championship.
Well, you have to believe if D'Amore was in his corner, Phil would not be the champion today. But how can they make a belt big enough to go around the waist of Kongo Kong?
I honestly don't know, but I'm sure that if anyone could find an extension for it, it would be Scott D'Amore. And now, oh, a diving headbutt. These two just aren't willing to stay down. I think that's the first time I've seen a headbutt battle in professional wrestling. And now a Yakuza kick from Mike Rollins.
You ain't got enough power. No way.
Follows it up with a clothesline. If he keeps hitting him, he's going to take this big man down.
Wobbling, he's wiggling, but he is not going down.
Oh, and runs into a choke slam.
Nighty-night time, Mike. Oh!
Mike Rollins with a choke slam? I don't think Kongo Kong believes that.
Somebody's getting choked.
And slips out, but slips right into a possible Samoan drop.
That's it, Kongo.
And now Mike Rollins going for the sunset flip. And Kong misses with that butt drop.
Hoisted by his own petard.
And a diving cross body. He's got the big man down.
But he's
and
not keeping him down.
And now Rollins, a flip into the ring. Look at the agility on that big man. And now Spinning head scissors from Mike Rollins? Kongo Kong in the corner on the ropes. He might not be up for much longer.
Even Coach D'Amore can't believe what he's seeing here. But now it is time for Kong to put him away.
Come on, Mike. Take him out now.
Kongo Kong wasting valuable time. And Mike Rollins, it came back to bite him. Rollins with a kick to the chest.
Congo, come on.
And a second one. Mike Rollins fighting his way back here.
No, Congo, no.
And a missile drop kick.
But Kong,
Kong goes down. Kong goes down 2. That's got to be it. Oh, only a 2 count. And Scott D'Amore looks scared for his life.
I'm not scared of nothing.
or at least his livelihood.
Mike Rollins, he had him down. He should be right on top of him, but the frustration starting to show.
And yet doesn't seem to be going to put him away.
He thinks this crowd is going to help him be able to take Kongo Kong. Mike
is
Rollins
this?
is going to pick up Kongo Kong. I've often seen Mike Rollins described as one of the strongest men in professional wrestling, but I don't know if he's even strong enough to lift 400 pounds of Kongo Kong. Well, apparently Mike Rollins thinks he is because he's trying for a power bomb.
I don't think he knows what to do with this monster of a man.
Oh, Kong with the clothesline in the corner. Oh, he is in trouble now. He needs to get out of that corner quickly. And he does. Kong missing the cannonball. Scott D'Amore can't believe it. Come on, Mike Rollins, get on him right now.
Does he have what he needs left in his tank to put him away here? What is this?
Mike Rollins, I don't even know what to call that, Jacob, but it could be enough. Not quite. What on earth was this? I honestly don't have a name for it. It's Psycho Mike Rollins being Psycho Mike Rollins.
Psycho, stand up, sit down, you drop.
And now Rollins maybe looking to take a page out of Kong's book. Oh!
Launched him across the ring.
Kong maybe with a pounce there, and now the cannonball hits. Oh, I believe he just sank his ship with that cannonball. That's the end of Psycho Mike Rollins.
And Master and Commander Scott D'Amore looking very pleased. And Kong could not put him away with that.
We see this once again, trying to take out the SS Psycho Mike. Just not enough to put him away. And Kong maybe a little bit upset that Mike Rollins keeps slipping out the back door.
I'm not sure he knows what to do. I'm not sure if Coach D'Amore knows what to have Kong do to put Psycho Mike away.
Well, if Mike Rollins was a wiser man, he would stay down for the count, but thankfully for our crowd and our fans, he is not.
High risk not paying off for Kong. Rollins bringing him up. What is going to do here? Uh-oh. Will the ring be able to contain this?
I don't think the roof will be able to contain this crowd if he managed to superplex Kongo Kong. And a bicycle kick. Oh, square in the nose. What has he got planned for Kongo Kong here? And of course, Coach D'Amore sticking his nose in his business.
Not very smart by Rollins to take his eyes off the big man.
And a cross body block from Kong.
Good.
That's it.
Good night, Psycho Mike.
Oh, he may have punctured a lung with that one. Mike Rollins is done.
Look at Coach D'Amore giving him the business.
Kongo Kong with the victory. The tutelage of Scott D'Amore paying off once again for the monstrous Kongo Kong.
There is no stopping Kong or the Syndicate here in Can-Am Rising.
You've got to believe that if Phil Atlas is able to successfully defend his title belt in the future, that Kongo Kong, this is going to be what's going to be in his future. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us for Strong Style. I am Steve Sorensen. He was Jacob Elwood. Good night.